We come into this world not to be alone, and certainly not for that alone to cook desserts. How to make a traditional Bosnian dish Chechenia and why it is so important to Bosnians. Winter, favorite time of the year. 53-year-old Azenia Metbegovic. But not because she loves the snow and cold, but because in the Bosnian city Visoko, where she grew up, in winter, celebrate important national holidays. Chechenia, simple in ingredients but complex in preparation. To stretch the sugar paste, because it in freed flour, you need a dozen hands. They have always been the case for everyone. Some prepared dough and stretching it out, others played musical instruments, sang and danced, cheered chefs or just eat the dessert as soon as it was ready. Since that time, many winters. Inamet Begovic had his own family. She moved to the city Gračanica in the northeast of Bosnia, partially recognized Republic of Kosovo. Gradually, the television and the internet has superseded traditional gatherings and cooking setane. And those who are satisfied with them, as Sister Amet Begovic is a distant, highly new friends and colleagues as Emi and Bracanen know about Sinu a bit. In this region it is not ready. And then Amet Begovic decided to give them a master class. First, she explains, fry the flour until light brown. Then heat the sugar with the lemon juice, and when it starts to caramelize, oiled hands in the ring. The stretching process can take several hours, so women who are tired, replace the other. Meanwhile, the guests drink coffee and sing traditional Bosnian songs. Friends Amet Begovic was in awe of the fun of the ritual. And then the woman decided to organize a public cooking setane. Helps her fund for women, which she headed in Gračanica. After the foundation Amet Begovic, other organizations across the country have begun to conduct public cooking this simple but delicious Bosnian dessert. The participants put on costumes and play folk music, showing thus that the preparation setane is part of Bosnian cultural heritage. Theoretically, the dessert could be done by one person, but we come into this world not to be alone, and certainly not for that alone to cook desserts, says the president of the cultural organization, 40, Mustafa Mustabegovic. Chechenia really brings people together, agrees Amsov, president of the Bosniak cultural community Priparazenica, which also arranges Chechenia show. It is based on friendship, and even love. You cooked beauties that attract you dear to their heart, guys. And rascals pour salt to the sugar and salt and ate, reads one of the traditional songs that are sung during cooking setane. Although Chechenia, favorite dessert of Bosnians in the world, have not heard about it. Maybe it is because that the authorities of Bosnia does almost nothing for promotion of cultural heritage of the country. It was reported in the report by Labama Jazeera in 2018. But it needs a lot of efforts, knowledge and awareness of their own cultural identity, said Professor Ines Kunjic, author of Sofra, Traditional Bosnian Cuisine from a Cultural Point of View. First of all, the important role of cultural institutions, museums, libraries, institutions for the protection of heritage, adds Kunjic. But in Bosnia they are lacking, and that's the problem. The indifference of the authorities stands in the way of international glory setane. But the memory of the past, not allowing to forget the tradition, that actively support the people and local cultural associations.